Welcome back to the Toffee Blues YouTube channel, your source for all things Everton. This is my player ratings for Aston Villa 3, Everton 0 on what was a day to forget for Everton for sure. Asmir Begovic will start off. Not many people expected to see him in between the sticks, making his full Premier League debut for the Blues. I've given Asmir a 6. He's conceded 3 goals at the end of the day. You can't really blame him for the 3 goals. You can't really do much about, the first one was great strike. Second one, own goal, and the third one, he's going to score, and you're not going to miss that, professional footballer. So I've given Asmir Begovic a 6, although he did pull off a really impressive save early on in the first half to deny Villa an opening goal in the first half, which could have led to it being a lot more than 3. Luca Dean, I've given a 4. Luca Dean really poor today. I didn't think he had too much of a great game against Burnley in the week either. I've given him a 4, plainly because he was at fault for the first 2 goals. Matty Cash completely turned him for the opener, and then it's an own goal for the second one, and that goes in. You're just thinking it's just not Luca's day at all, really. So I've given Luca Dean a 4. Michael Keane, I've given a 5. He was, he had a few half chances from some set pieces. We know he can be dangerous with his head, as we saw against Burnley, but it just didn't happen for him today. Towards the end of the game, after Solomon Rondon was taken off and we were trying to claw a goal back, he had an effort wayward off his head. And when Michael Keane's your biggest goal threat towards the end of the game, you've got problems. Ben Godfrey, given a 6. It was okay. His pace is always going to come in handy. But, today, the space he gave Leon Bailey for that third goal was unforgivable. Even, I don't know if this is a bit too overly critical, but for the second one, I know Rafa seems to be opting for this zonal marking, and if someone is there, Ben Godfrey's on the back post, preventing the own goal, goal line clearance, and coulda, woulda, shoulda. But yeah, not a great day for Ben Godfrey either, to be fair. He's a 6. None of them played great today. Let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. I've given a 7. He was okay again. He was all right at 7. There's an argument there, maybe a bit too generous, but didn't make too many errors. He did what he needed to do. Ran into trouble a few times, which was a bit unlike Yeri. But yeah, it didn't really fall for him. So I've given Yerry Mina a 7. Could be a bit generous, so an argument there for maybe a 6, maybe. Alex Iwobi, again, I've given a 6. He was okay. He wasn't terrible, Alex Iwobi, today, but by no means was he great either. We got on the ball, we were trying to make things happen. In the first half, when we played better and we were on the break, Alex Iwobi, he's not blessed with bags of pace, but he was carrying the ball forward, and there just wasn't many options on for us today. I think he was trying to look for avenues, but it just didn't work for Iwobi. He was trying to get into the game, but didn't really set the world alight today. So I've given Alex Iwobi a 6, and I think same goes for Andros Townsend as well. He tried to recreate that wonder goal against Burnley. Didn't really happen for him. He had a free kick straight into the wall. It didn't really come off for Andros. But again, he tried to make things happen. He carries the ball forward when we break. But again, just no end product today, really, was there? And it's like I said, he was okay. So I'll give Andros Townsend a 6. Damari Grey, I've given a 7. Probably our most, if we were going to score a goal, it probably looked like it was going to come from him. He had a few chances. He must have been the most fouled player on the pitch today. It seemed like Villa's game plan was to well and truly get right on Damari. He was getting fouled left, right and centre. There was a chance where he was through on goal, completely, the Aston Villa defenders completely has him like that, denies a clear goal scoring opportunity, and for some reason Craig Pawson didn't give anything. So it's Damari Grey wasn't bad today. He tried to make things happen. He had a half chance where I think he tried to curl it into the far corner and it just crept wide. So Damari Grey you can't really criticise him too much, giving him a 7, but no goal for him today. His run of scoring seems to have come to an end. Alan, I've given a 6 again. He just didn't seem to have the effect on games that he has had in the past. Quite a few wayward passes from Alan today. So I've given him a 6. Abdoulaye Doucouré again. We didn't really see the qualities in which Abdoulaye has shown in recent weeks, with him carrying the ball forward, being imposing, looking a threat. We didn't really see that today. But you know what? He didn't do anything too reckless. So I've given Abdoulaye a 6. we all know his quality. There's no doubt in his quality, and I'm sure Abdoulaye Doucouré will come back stronger. But like I said, we just struggled today with key men missing, and you can't really be overly critical because it was just wide open for us to get beat today when you're missing so many of your star men. Solomon Rondon, I've given him, I don't know if 5's a bit too harsh, but I have given Solomon Rondon a 5. He nearly scored early on in the game. He was trying to get involved, but I don't think he was quite up to the pace of the Premier League as of this game. He looked quite tired. He was tiring as the game went on. And I don't want to say he struggled as such, but he wasn't very effective either, rather than that half chance he had early on in the game. But hopefully, I have high hopes for Rondon. I hope he can be a useful player for the squad and not just be like another Josh King or like someone like that. So Solomon Rondon, I've given a 5. There's an argument there for maybe 6, but yeah, he didn't really set the world on fire today in his first appearance with the Blues. Having said that, I feel like Tuesday night in the League Cup presents a great opportunity for Solomon to get on the score sheet and get some more game time. And then, hopefully, if Calvert-Lewin is going to be out for a few weeks, he's got to step up because he's going to be the man who we are going to be relying on for the goals. So, wasn't to be for him today, but, going forward when he gets up to fitness and the speed of the Premier League, hopefully we start to see a bit more of effective football from Rondon. The subs, Gomez came on, didn't really do much. I don't know, I'll give him a 5, 6, didn't really do anything. Kenny, very ineffective. I'll give Kenny a 5. Davis, again, Tom Davis gave away some stupid fouls late on, doesn't need to do it, which seems to be a habit in his game. And Anthony Gordon, I don't know, it just didn't. Anthony Gordon got bullied today, in my opinion. Going up against these Premier League players, I want it to happen for Anthony Gordon, and I feel like a lot of people maybe have the same opinion that you want Anthony Gordon to succeed, but when you look back, he wasn't really getting a game for Preston, and now we're turning to Gordon to maybe get us out of trouble in Premier League games. It's not going to happen, is it? He just got out muscled too many times. I know it wasn't on for very long, but yeah, Anthony Gordon probably give a 5 again. It just wasn't a great day at the office for any of them today, really. It wasn't. It was a day to forget, marred by injuries. It was a team that none of us were expecting, and we have no squad depth, essentially, do we? We have no squad depth, so we can't really turn to anyone, which is a worry. Which is a worry going forward, and it's something which Rafa will be aware of, but it's all how we deal with it. And if that means that players are going to have to step up in the absence of your Richarlisons and your Dominic Calvert-Lewins, then we are going to have to do that quickly, because Villa, in that second half, Villa comfortably put us away today in that 10-minute spell where they scored 3 goals. So, yeah, that's my player ratings. You agree, disagree? Leave your player ratings down below. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you can. And hopefully a better result is waiting for us on Tuesday night going into the next Premier League game on Saturday, if we can get past QPR in the League Cup first. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.